You are absolutely fascinated. What are you doing? What is this terrifying ritual you are performing? This is called dance, my friend. It is not that scary. He's doing it again. He's still absolutely fascinated. He cannot grasp the concept of dance. I mean, I guess the tiny little gnome legs are a little bit limiting, but for fuck's sake, it's not even that great. Let's go to the laboratories. There's not even any music. She's literally dancing to that man's screaming. That is the soundtrack here. And to be honest, I can only respect that. Daedenia. Or Daedinia. What sounds cooler? Just something like that. There's a lot going on in this place, huh? And that's Faraday as well. There's the Master's Pick. This is gonna be easy. Talk to me, dead dinner.
You look like you have some free time on your hands. Care to earn a bit of coin?
I mean, you sort of want to hope the dinner's dead, right? I don't really want to bite into a live rabbit. Tend to get a lot of hair issues there. That sounds like the worst pun I've ever made, because rabbits, hair. I just mean I don't really want to swallow fur, because very, very obvious reasons. Laboratories.
We process all the data from experiments both housed internally and externally. Once compiled, we send it on to the Basilica Nostra.
What? Process all data from experiments... Basilica Nostra. I really want to make my way over there. Also, saying gnome has become so ingrained because of this series and because of the stupid fucking meme I keep playing out over and over and over, that it's just the word for me now. I don't think I can ever go back. I tried to say Nostra there, and it came out as Gnostra. And it always will. I hate everything about that.
I'm responsible for going through vast amounts of experiment results and distilling them into concise data. With that, the Basilica Nostra can qualify our findings.
And now whenever he says it the right way, it sounds oh so very wrong in my brain that it makes me angry. Odessa.
It is truly a wondrous place. The work I've been able to accomplish that they've sponsored, truly marvelous.
And lastly, who the fuck are you? What do you want from me? Why am I here?
Tomes are stored and protected in warded containers. If you save me some time, I'll pay you well. All I need you to do.
Oh, good.
Is
so
go
it's a
each
painful,
container and
endless
dispel
task,
the
huh?
ward on it. I'll pay you for each one you manage to dispel.
That sounds fine.
Excellent.
I'll do it.
I'll have some brought up.
What an exciting way to start a quest.
Waiting for you.
Even the main character, or even the protagonist, knows exactly how fucking boring it is. Where do you want me
You
to
can
go?
find them upstairs.
Oh, they're all in here?
Dispelled some of them. A pleasure.
Well, if they're all in here, that's fine. That's a task that I can end within fucking seconds. Even the quest name knows how boring it is. Lab assistant. Wait a second. A man who looks like this? A man with as brave a decision as to wear your hair like that basically looks like two leeches are wrapping around into your fucking forehead. You are just no one. You're just a guy who has to forever hammer his own fingers directly into that fucking bit of scaffolding for no reason for all eternity and is never allowed to move. That's all they thought you were worthy of with a face like that? Look at the sadness in those eyes, man. You deserve better. I know you deserve better, but they'll never know. They'll never understand. I love you. I look terrifying when I'm just sort of behind that dude's shoulder. I wasn't paying attention to me until the last second. And I nearly jump scared myself, which should be impossible.
Bloody chests.
Interesting. Taller than I would have thought, but still, you will serve as a subject. You are the guest at
I gave you
Villa,
the sweetest little female Irish
Otherwise, I'll have
voice.
to look elsewhere.
Because I thought with a name like Faraday, you would be an adorable little female gnome, but no, you're this old man who talks like this. For fuck's sake, why can I never, ever, ever get it right?
If you aren't
The
enjoying the
walls.
sights of the walls, then have you seen the Arcadium or the markets? There might be more of use to you there.
I mean, the Arcadium, it's not like there wasn't anything of use there, but it was still pretty meh. There's got to be more interesting things in Odessa than that. No one ever tells me about the Isles. I still don't know what they are. So I'm guessing the walls is where we are now. That's all I can really figure out. So maybe the walls is sort of considered uptown, even though there are kidney thieves and constantly vomiting homeless people all over the place. who don't ever seem to be gnomes. It's always the other races that are the poor ones here, but I guess that makes sense. They look after their own. But yeah, and then I imagine the Isles is the place sort of further down that maybe isn't quite finished up yet, so it tends to get a lot of rabble, it tends to get a lot of crime or whatever the fuck going on. I can't really figure out what's happening, but that seems to be the case. Laboratories.
The ground of knowledge. Here, a researcher can make a claim, experiment with it, and follow its results all the way to the Basilica.
And who the hell are you? Wait, I can't... You have a quest for me, and I can't even ask about it? Why? Do I have to convince him it's me first? I guess so. Let's start with you.
I've been a researcher in Edessa for so many years, I forgot when I began. It coincided with the start of my study, on the rise of magic.
Well, that told me basically nothing. I mean, that backstory could literally sum up everyone in this goddamn room. You suck, Alistar Tower.
Through town about the work done there. The work that involved a certain someone in present company.
Ah, okay, here we go. And what's the experiment?
This experiment will conclude a decade's worth of study. It is to observe kinetic mana aggregation. I've collected a number of wild specimens from these lands at great expense. I wish you to fight them while I observe.
Yeah, I understand that. That's really interesting. Just one question. What the fuck are you talking about? What does this have to do with Alistar Tower or anything? Why does it have to be me? Wild specimens from these lands, and you want to send the walking fucking corpse boy to go beat the shit out of them. What does this change? You just want to see how good I am at fighting? What does this have to do with them? I don't get it. Why do you need me?
First, you're not in the Hospitalis quarters, which means I can legally use you for a subject. Second,
It's illegal to experiment on the homeless.
Don't deny it. I've learned enough. You must have been exposed to powerful magic.
I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but also... why does that need to be a law? I'm starting to doubt this way. I'm starting to feel just a little bit uncomfortable. When do I uncover all the, hobo corpses in the closet, I'll help.
Very good. I'd like to get started immediately. Please meet me in my laboratory in the Edessa mine.
Alright then, what's in the Edessa mine?
Area for you to fight the specimens I've amassed for this experiment. When it is concluded, I promise that the rewards will be worthwhile. Now come, we must depart.
Great, I get to tear apart wildlife for no real reason. Yeah, this is just for your sick fucking kicks, isn't it? This is just entertainment for you. And when I say entertainment, I mean... entertainment. I don't really want to do this. I don't understand what you're getting out of this, but sure, it's a side quest, I'm a completionist. I got no choice. Let's gratify this sick fuck. Oh, I didn't even ask about Edessa yet.
Built on principles. It is the gnomish ideal. Our plans, followed diligently by many workers to perfect harmony.
Perfect? Followed diligently by many workers. There's so clearly no direction to the voice acting. And that's sad, because this guy's a great voice actor and he fits this guy perfectly. He sounds like he's got this weird, long, twisted face. No offense to the voice actor, but it's clear you're putting on a voice for it. Which is a good thing, obviously, because that means you don't have a sad, horrible, twisted face. But yeah, there's clearly no direction. It's clearly all done in one or two, or a very small amount of takes. Because followed diligently by many workers to perfect harmony. They're not trying to perfect harmony. What does that even mean? How do you perfect harmony? Harmony is harmony. It's already perfect. It's saying to perfect harmony. Harmony that has no flaw. And it's just... those two things mean very, very, very different things. It's just like, why did that not get corrected? I know he's just one random fucking guy, so he doesn't really matter in the scheme of things. It's not like his quest is life or death on whether the game is good or not. But it's just, that kind of thing happens everywhere, and I'm so tired of seeing it in this otherwise fucking really, really, really polished game. I say really, really polished. I noticed that dude's head spin around, and because it's had happened so many times, I didn't even acknowledge it. Yeah, what a beautiful, polished game. No flaws, no bugs, no glitches whatsoever. 10 out of 10. Mwah! Perfection. Or do I mean perfection, apparently, if he's anything to go by. Old letters, no thank you. Does this take me further up? No, this just goes much fucking deeper than I first thought. And I need to steal from that arsehole. No. Oh, that's not the stealthiest thing you could have fucking done now, is it? Fine, we're making our way over here. Can you just leave? Do you have to constantly be sauntering all the way over here? This is really annoying, dude. Maybe I can just ask him for it. You know, if I can just convince it out of him, or her, or whoever the fuck you are, then that would make my life so much more pleasant. You know what? Fuck it, he's leaving. He's leaving. Please stay leaving. Please never, ever, ever return, you tiny little fucker. I hate you. I hate you and everything you stand for. Because you're going to see me way before hers goes back down. Why did it take her this long to go down? Freezing! Come on. Notice of seizure. Yes, let me take both. Okay, where's my wallet? Pickpocketed 20 items? Am I really that much of criminal scum? Apparently so. I didn't realize I'd been this much of a bastard throughout this game, but whatever. Where are you? Hello? I said, where are you? I expect the game to respond immediately. Notice of seizure. This is to notify the offender, Lauren Cried, of the Seizure 1 box containing an unknown object, which was to be sent... I'm sorry. I'm laughing at box seizure, and I know that's the most disgusting fucking thing in the world, but quivering vaginas, everybody. Quivering, potentially frothing vaginas. Containing one unknown object, which was to be sent to Gwion Stebic, and one note addressed to Gwion Stebic, who has been publicly denounced. These items will be held in the Odessa Armory until fines have been processed. So, why the fuck are you not in jail? Oh, you seem to suspect me very hard. Also, your tits just blinked into existence. Did no one else notice that? What the fuck just happened to you?
What is it you want?
I want to know what the fuck you've been doing. First off, just tell me about yourself.
We
Laboratories?
conduct experiments within and without the city, as well as aggregate the information collected therein.
What the hell just happened to me? Tell me about yourself, and then I immediately hit laboratories, and mentioned it. I knew that I hit laboratories when I was trying to go for a name. I have maybe 4 fucking brain cells remaining. We run at less capacity every single day, but it'll return. I just need, I don't know, shock therapy probably. Lauren Create, whatever the fuck.
The results from our experiments and learning how it can be used by the Basilica Nostra. It's my duty, my role. It is by far the most important location in the Phalanx. It houses the summation of gnomish knowledge, culture, and progress.
But didn't you get arrested here? Didn't you get punished real hard like a bad girl? I'm saying to a 50-year-old ugly librarian in a hairnet, but still, bad girl. Because, like, why do you love this place so much? If anything, they're stifling your fucking knowledge. I guess maybe they're researching it extra hard, but it's in the barracks. I assume, even though they're gnomes, the guards are going to end up being a little bit dumber than the scientists and researchers and experimenters that we have around here, so why didn't they let you keep it? I seek the master's pick.
What the devil are you talking about? I don't have any sort of, did you say master's pick? Just about the only possession I had that was wholly my own. Isn't even mine any... Oh, now why am I telling you this? Leave me. Ah, very well.
I think I might have just clearly given away who it was when I inevitably end up fucking stealing this thing, and I know that dude is staring me right down. But I'm such a sexy boy, I imagine just the potential of sexual favors if he says nothing will be more than enough to just let me have whatever's in here, right? Right? Please? Nope, and it's all terrible anyway. I will leave your smegma and potions very much alone. What do we got over here? I thought you were wearing like a Skyrim helmet there for a second. Huh. I don't know why. It's a feather, not endless horniness, and it's blue, not like ivory white, but I don't know, my brain cannot process color anymore, apparently. I don't know what the fuck is happening to me. Who are you? Oh, it's all these containers? There's only 3. This is gonna take seconds. Can I just do them all at once? Can I just have the hardest to spell puzzle possible? It won't take long. This is very easy. Not a single gnome could do this. You've got to be kidding. I can even have... No, okay, I can't have whatever I want out of there. Because this seems to be training. There isn't even... There is nothing in here. What did you want out of this? They're all very easy. This feels like a tutorial. This deep into the game. Where I've already been coming across, like, expert level versions of these. What the fuck are you? Okay. Someone just completely used a growth ray on their crabs. Ah, horrible. Horrible. I didn't need to see STDs up this close ever in my entire life. In fact, my life would have been 1,000 times better had I not seen this enlarged STD right before me. But I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before it inevitably breaks free and climbs inside of everyone. Are you the guy?
Have you done all
You are
the
indeed
work
the
you
guy,
wanted
okay.
to?
What happened to the aide? Is he gone forever?
I see. I'll pay you for the containers you dispelled. Speak with me again if you want more work.
Are you just gonna put more up there?
Good. You can find them in the same place. A pleasure.
You are the worst living fucking being I've ever come across. I could walk over here. I could break 2 of your crates and make more money than I fucking did doing that. I know it's pathetically easy and I know it's free experience, but are you fucking serious? Who thought that was a good mission? What quest designer came along and was like, oh yeah, right, okay. We're in one of the most interesting locations we've ever been in. This is the gnome capital of the world. The gnomes that brought you back to life. The gnomes that basically made all of this game possible. Ah, what incredible quest can we have in that lovely little home city? We can make you open some chests for the most minuscule amount of money known to man. I know, fucking hell, I always forget about the screeching. I mean, at least it got me away from the screeching for a little while, but that was still the least worth it thing I've ever done in my life. Find the courier. What? What courier? Cordon Passant asked me to recover a missing letter he sent to his superior.
Yes?
Wait, so it is in it? No, it can't be in there. I don't believe you. That's just taking me back to him. Rob the Odessa Armory. Go to the Odessa Mine. World map. I believe the courier was in Rathir or something like that, so I'm definitely not gonna mark you. Help your contacts. That's taking me to the exact same place, isn't it? Domus Politica. Fuck off. Odessa Mine. I guess that can be marked for now, because why the fuck not? This is the place we just came from. This is an absolute piece of shit. That's the jail. That's the Isles. Renarid, I've been all the way around here. So now we can go to Hospitalis, we can go to the Guard Armory, we can go to a garrison, or we can go to the mine. Hospitalis quarters, another way to the Isle, and the Grand... I think maybe we should go this way first. Now, you know what, Hospitalis? If I can help out the poor people of Odessa, who seem to need my help more than any of the fucking poor people we've ever come across ever, the refugees seemed fine. I mean, I did like a whole 1 or 2 quests for them. The dudes down in the mines, the actual sewer dwellers in Rathir, they seemed really fucking happy. In fact, they seemed to be happier than the vast majority of citizens above ground in Rathir. And Rathir was fucking gorgeous, but apparently they just are big fans of feces. Who the hell knows? So most of you seem to choose to just be out in the streets, but you have at least they gave you a building. Oh no. First off, this guy matters and his name is Borm. Secondly, this guy exists and I absolutely love you, so you're bringing this place up from like a 1 out of 10 to at least a 7. And then I notice a fucking board, which plummets this place through the fucking ground to a negative 89 out of 10. At least it's not called the Bone Wall anymore, because I don't need to deal with any more glory holes than I already have. But the Prester's Path, though the Long Road enjoys independence from the jurisdiction of Odessa, and relies on divine and local providence to deal with threats and problems, To all passers-by that can help, please answer these petitions, please. Redistributing wealth. The human and Alfar merchants of the Arcadium are respected and affluent figures in the city, but they refuse to aid their brothers and sisters in the hospitalis quarters with charity or cheaper custom. Please, would some kind soul convince them to have pity on the poor and meek? Ablia will see the kind soul rewarded. That actually seems like I'm doing something good for once. And the tithes that bind. I fucking hate the amount of dad jokes that permeate this fucking game. Like, they are all over. It's a goddamn epidemic of dad. But other than that, like, that was good shit. That was good shit. I appreciate that one. You did a good, endless dads that wrote this game. Delivering a message. Oh, it's Esklad. And he is in jail. Okay, I guess I just never came across him. Esklad Tyner has been held in the Odessa prison for weeks, just for stealing a loaf of bread, and have forbidden us from speaking with him. Please, someone deliver this letter of our love and well wishes to him in the prison, without attracting the Praetorians. Ablia will see to a reward. By letter of love and well wishes, do you straight up mean a key, or a cyanide pill so we can finally end it all? Let me go ahead and read this letter. I assume I'm not supposed to, and I assume a key is gonna fall out and I could have the choice here, but no, I want the dude to be free. It's only a fucking loaf of bread. What's wrong with these gnomes? Yet they won't put the Templars down in the slightest. Fuck them. That's Faraday. Faride, which is more likely, but Faraday sounds way fucking cooler. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where you fucking at? Do you not exist? Can I not read you? Are you here for some reason? Yes, you are. An unassuming letter, sealed tightly. If that wasn't a fucking giveaway, I don't know what could be. Righting or wrong? The gnomes have seized what little we could send to help the armies in Melsenshire, holding them in an armory. Destroy them all. If the beleaguered armies can't have them, no one can. Reward 150 Dudes, just don't even bother paying me. You clearly need it so fucking badly. This dude shows up with 4,623,000 just hanging out in his back fucking pocket. And he runs in to all these lovely little missions that are like basically keeping these poor people alive. Like, yes, I'll be doing a good deed, but if we let one of these dudes do this, they might actually be able to eat tomorrow. But no, the rich guy comes through and sweeps up all the rewards once again. Oh, I'm a good person.
It's been a while since someone actually came up to talk with Harrod. What's needed?
I don't know, I just didn't want you to leave through that door before I've heard everything about your life ever. Speaking of which, tell me about yourself.
Yes, I'm brother to Nerit and Gwenfir. Keep my head down, pretty much. Don't need anything gutting me while I sleep.
Oh, but that was my entire plan. It was going to be a beautiful bonding experience for both of us. And maybe even a bondage experience if you're lucky. Hospitalis
used to be
quarters.
rather nice, actually. Proper quarters for the workers of the city. Now, Reddle's the only thing keeping us from ripping each other to shreds.
Arcadian?
It's nicer than the Hospitalis quarters, that's for sure. When I buy something there, I try to make it last.
Can you have something more than one line to say about anything? I know you're a random peasant dude who doesn't matter right now, but come on, I love you.
If you've means, the city's a nice enough place to be. Markets and the Arcadium have all the items you might ever need.
Also, for being a broke hobo who wears a burlap sack and like a pillow around his ankles, come on, man. Be a little madder. I want to see someone who hates Odessa, but they can't seem to bring themselves to despise it, no matter how much it fucks them over daily. Oh, I pirouette, you pirouette. That was actually kind of impressive. Oh, and you don't matter. You're not even a person. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. Where'd the little loot man go? I was looking forward to him. Oh, boom! Of the bowstrings.
No merchant, ain't no trader. Got no coin, got no bread. So what are you needing out of me?
Every single thing you have left, thank you. Ooh, you can train me. Ooh, you can't train me. Oh, it was stealth. That makes sense.
Ain't good at much, but I don't need to be noticed if I ain't looking to be. For a bit of coin, I can teach anyone to be the same.
Well, you can't teach me, because I'm already 1,000 times better than you, so, fuck yourself, please. Hospitalis quarters.
Sandstone villa, from what I hear. But I've slept in worse places, I can promise you that.
I mean, to be fair, this place seems kind of nice. In fact, it seems very, 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 very similar to the Sandstone Villa. Except they threw a lot more people in it, living in their own piss, And like, I don't know, there's a bit more scaffolding up. Maybe like one of the walls has a crack in it. That's pretty much the only difference. Odessa.
Things used to be better here. Now Apatir's looking like the better option, thanks to you. I heard what you did. Thanks.
Oh, you did, huh? Apatir's looking like the better option thanks to you. I seem to remember someone else saying that. So, out of absolutely nowhere, have I managed to move a load of these poor fucking homeless dudes from the slums of Odessa back to Apatir? Now that it's not a total piece of shit, that'd be amazing.
I hear you helped start cleaning it up. I'm sure you have the people's thanks for that.
And lastly, who the fuck are you? And how in hell did you get that
Used to do
name?
a tour or two as an archer with some mercenaries. They turned to banditry and I just turned to ale.
Alright, well, I'll see you later, I guess. You seemed like the start of a very interesting character, that they just sort of got past the planning phase and were like, nah, fuck him. So, fair enough. I guess I like you. You were definitely more interesting than the last guy we spoke to. And I'm gonna murderize your chicken. I mean, to be fair, one of you can eat now for at least another day. That's a good thing, right? That's my good deed of the evening. That's Narret. Wait, did we speak to Narret? Or did I speak to the other brother? I have no idea.
Always happy to see a new face. Been some time since we've had a new arrival.
So there is an entire family of fucking Christ, Ljosalfar, there we go, is living down in the exact same slum? That's kind of depressing, so train me. 30 whole grand! If I wasn't the richest man in the entire world, basically richer than entire kingdoms, then this would be a horrible idea. But luckily, that's exactly who I am. And it's like the last thing I could have learned as well. This will take me right up to 6. Let's go. Even your neck was about to fall off. Please stop doing this game. Rigorous training, there we go.
Can't say that I've much to offer you, but I'm always happy to talk.
Alright then, tell me about your lockpicking training.
I know how to make a door open when it doesn't want to, if that's what you're asking. Pretty useful in a city with a few secrets.
Can you tell me about these fucking secrets? Because I'm lost as all hell. I don't know where to go, so I'm just rolling around in our own shit with the rest of the poor people.
Wretched curs, all of them. If it weren't for my siblings, I'd be fighting them even now.
What's going on with these siblings? Why are you here?
I came to Odessa with my brother Harrod and my sister Gwenfir. We were only children when we had to flee the fires of war, but here we are.
Okay,
Most
hospitalis
don't want
quarters.
to live here, but we Wyles have been refugees since the Tuatha first attacked. We're just happy to stop running.
I want to hear where you came from, because I still don't quite know what for one, Alfar homeland is, and two, fucking, especially the Ljosalfar homeland. I haven't even seen a Ljosalfar city. Maybe Mel Senshir will be more Ljosalfar than Dokkalfar, because everyone was touting, a lot of people were saying that, oh god, why can't I think of words today? Today is like the worst one in a while, I'm sorry. Maybe that means the sickness is leaving that body. That body? My body. Jesus Christ, I'm having an out-of-body experience, apparently. But yeah, maybe that means the sickness is finally fucking off and it's just arse fucking me one last time on the way out as a lovely goodbye gift. Or it means it's just coming back twice as hard. Let's hope not. But yeah. We haven't, because obviously Rathir was touted as the Dokkalfar sort of capital in the Feylands. The Ljosalfar don't really seem to get one, unless Mel Senshir ends up being more light boy than dark boy? Who knows?
Odessa is different from Rathir. Everything about this city is planned, all its details already known. Rathir was built so haphazardly it'd keep surprising you.
Because I don't know, I just think the Smurfs need love too, man. Because somehow, I think I like most of the humans more than I like the Light Elves. I genuinely, oh my god, who the hell are you? Ara Loliers. Terrible name, but at least you're you. I don't think I've ever seen a Light Elf wearing Dark Elf gear. And I like.
Sirius isn't feeling well enough
For
to
obvious
work,
reasons.
but I reckon I could eat today.
But yeah, this is like the only fantasy world where the humans have somehow managed to be more interesting than one of the cooler races, like elves. And I'm now starting to think you're a dark elf anyway, and that's why I love you so much. Ah, Hospitalis.
The quarters have two kinds of folk. Those that work the scaffolds and those that beg. You eat just as well either way.
Yes, this is exactly the camera angle that we needed for this. This random guy in the distance is absolutely the most important part of the current scene. Odessa.
The gnome's got quite a jewel, this city. They aren't looking to get our grubby handprints on it.
Yeah, unfortunately we are incredibly filthy. Nothing we can do about that. Except maybe, I don't know, bathe our lollies.
Isn't anything special to me. What Mum and Dad always told me at any rate. But I keep after my sister Cirrus as best I can.
Your parents sucked.
Finally.
Is your... Okay, thanks, arsehole. Is your sister somewhere around here? Unless your sister is a very, very delicious avian. And I don't think so. Oh no, she's just dead. What are you doing? You're clearly not asleep because you're hovering. Are you just listening to the ground? I don't care. This isn't where you live. This isn't just yours. Are you? No, you're not new. I definitely spoke to you before. It was like Narit, Harit, and Gwynfair, right?
Again, we meet. Right.
I genuinely couldn't give less of a fuck about you. Stop accusing me of shit I haven't even bothered to do yet. Keyword being yet, I will ruin all of your lives, but I haven't done it right now. That's Borm again. Ablia the Adult. Someone's told me about you before. I know that name.
Welcome, stranger. There are always prayers to Mitharu, but few answerers, save those from Almain. Have you come to help?
Maybe Almain is the one that mentioned you, because I seem to remember something about that? Oh no, I think Reddle was one of the people who asked me to come and visit them. And I guess that's your leader, right? Oh fuck, we get like a Robin Hood type figure. This is awesome. Oh, Ablio is just the dude who owns the board, I remember. Is this a job
board? It is
board?
One of sorts. It is a board of petitions made by those of the Hospitalis quarters. I keep it for the good of this place.
Alright then. I mean, it's not just one of sorts. That's exactly what a job board is. It does exactly the same fucking thing. It's rewards, you get paid, it's a fucking job. Shut up, you're not special. Almain
has much, but he understands that he cannot enact the change that could help us without jeopardizing all of our safety.
Mitharu.
Mitharu is the great order of the world, who grants purpose and structure to all life. Mitharu and Almain guide my work.
So are you a fucking preacher, or are you just a really overly religious man? Because I feel like that's gonna cause a lot of issues if you are just, like, the resident preacher, and they gave you this high a fucking position, when most people here are elves, or dark elves, or Varani. You're like one of the only two Almain I found, and the other guy couldn't give less of a shit. Everyone must utterly despise you, and they have every right, Odessa.
Gnomes do not keep the faith of Mitharu. That much is enough for me.
Enough for you to hate them? And plot some kind of terrifying terrorist acts from the underworld?